Hello everyone, Squee here with Piff.
Hello.
And welcome to Dragonball Z League Season 9, Week 10. Oh man, it was a really crazy kind of week last week. We actually tried something new, impromptu almost. Well, we discussed it before, but we tried 4 episodes instead of one big episode. We asked you guys to leave comments on what you preferred. It was a pretty mixed response. So what we're actually going to do is, for this week, we're going to go back to just one episode because the majority of people seem to prefer that, though there was a very strong vocal minority that didn't. So what we're going to actually do is this week we're going to put up a poll in our forums, probably a straw poll or something of that nature. I haven't quite decided yet. And we'll encourage viewers and participants alike to participate in it and vote on what format you enjoy. Do you enjoy 1 episode or 4 episodes uploaded back to back? And then we'll use that. But for now, we're going to go to 1 episode because that seems to be the majority response, we think. And we like to listen to you guys. Don't we, Piff?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, figured. But anyway, enough of the housekeeping responsibilities. Let's get into the matches. We are week 10, folks, which means that we are, at the end of this week, we will officially be 2/3 of the way through the main season, which is saying a lot. But before we get started, as always, I like to give you guys a little screenshot at the current league standings so you know where the teams are when we jump into this week. You gonna say something, Piff?
What? No.
Oh, okay. All right, then. In North Kai Division, we have the Earth Defenders at the top of the division at 8 wins and 1 loss. The Valkyries a bit of a ways behind them now at 5 wins and 4 losses. The Rugrats right behind the Valkyries at 4 wins and 5 losses, also tied with the Saiyans at 4 wins and 5 losses. So, with the exception of the Earth Defenders starting to pull pretty far into the lead, Valkyries, Rugrats, and Saiyans are all in high contention for just making it to the playoffs. Still a very close division there. East Kai Division, we have the Majins. Hang on a second, let me switch that over. The Majins at 5 wins and 4 losses at the top of their division. Derp and Namekians tied for second place at 3 wins and 6 losses. And the Ginyu Force bringing up the rear at 1 win and 8 losses. Still struggling quite mightily in this season. In West Kai Division, you have a tie for first place. Cold and the Androids at 6 wins and 3 losses apiece. Dragon Ball Warriors behind them at 4 wins and 5 losses. And the Gohans at the bottom of the division at 3 wins and 6 losses. Still with a very strong fighting chance to make it to the playoffs. And last but not least, in South Kai Division, you have the Blades at the top of the division at 7 wins and 2 losses. A very impressive record so far. Afterlife behind them at 5 wins and 4 losses. And Muscle and the Booze tied for last place at 4 wins and 5 losses. A very close division there. Still, in all the divisions, honestly, it's still anyone's game. Even in North Kai, the Earth Defenders, they are 3 wins above the Valkyries, which is very impressive, but not insurmountable. The Vals could still conceivably take first place, though it's going to be quite a hurdle for them to jump. But that is where we stand at the moment, and as always with every week, that's going to change. Starting with match 1 for the week, Earth Defenders versus Muscle. Earth Defenders with the season of a lifetime this season, 8 wins, 1 loss. Very, very, very powerful team. Going up against Team Muscle, who has been struggling. 4 wins, 5 losses at the bottom of their division. They desperately want to try and claw above the Booze, and this is a really tough team to start making that climb. If you can take out the Earth Defenders, though, you're doing really good for yourselves. So, let's see if they can do it. We'll just have to see. Earth Defenders at Muscle. Let's do this. Oh
boy.
Hang on.
Nope.
Helps if I plug my controller in.
Give me some time to actually be able to look at the chat a little
Let's
bit.
do this! Alright, there we go. Oh, helps if I turn the volume for the game on. Well,
things that'd be really helpful.
I turn the volume off when I'm setting the matches up, because who wants to hear ding, 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 all, you know? There we go. Alright. Now, let's do this.
Now.
Are you ready? Then come and
I am ready.
My body is so ready. The snowman's probably not, though. He's been destroyed, what, like 3 weeks in a row now? It's been pretty sad.
We'll be able to grab that character model. Have him as a playable character.
Wolfang Fist connects. Yamcha starting off strong with 7,400 points of damage. Yamcha, a melee build. Attack +2, Eternal Life, Power of Rage. Very much. Oh, okay, you guys are fighting really close to that snowman.
It's true.
But
at least a few feet off the ground.
Yeah, they are a little bit. Trunks trying to fight back though. Yamcha's melee is very powerful right now.
Aim for that snowman.
No, Piff, don't even visualize that.
Oh, look at.
And Yamcha, yeah, a bar and a half in the lead right now, mostly through melee. He did get that good B2 off, and he does have that clash move. So Kamehameha, whiff and a miss. Oh, swing and a whiff, I think is actually the term. A whiff and a miss. A whiff and a miss is like where you smell something and then miss it. What was weird? Yamcha beating the crap out of Trunks?
What was weird, Squee?
No, you said that was weird.
Ah, cool.
Right, well, Yamcha!
No, I'm looking real close. Oh!
Oh gosh, and that is, ow. Nice grab out of a B2, and Trunks is struggling mightily. He should tag, honestly, or at least fire off a B2 and then tag. But no.
Oh, yeah, he's got some energy, but the last time he tried to do that,
he got grabbed
out of his.
And he's not going to do either. He's just going to get fisticuffed to death, and down he goes. Wow, Yamcha with an impressive start. And I've said it before.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I've said this before, but this is why Earth Defenders are 8-1. It's not just Vegeta. It's not just Goku. It's their entire team is fantastic.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that Yamcha actually has a good amount of Rush Blast damage. Like, I did not notice that when just watching him normally, but like, he actually can do about 2,000 damage just by doing a few Rush Blasts.
Sure, absolutely. He's no Vegeta by any means, but he certainly has a decent Rush Blast moveset on him, if you want to call it that. And Bojack takes down Yamcha with almost no damage loss, making this an even fight for the moment.
It's the power of Trap Shooter.
It is. And Trap Shooter again connects straight to the face.
Look at that damage.
Yeah,
like,
that's not very impressive.
Can you believe how immaculate and powerful that move is?
No. Geometry connects for 6,500 points of damage. And Tien, built different well, I think he was built this way last week as well, but he's not the tank that he used to be. He's a charge beast. You got Ki +2, launch support, which increases Ki charge rate further, Dende's healing, indignation, which increases his B2 attacks, exquisite skill, which means his solar flare will last a lot longer. So a bit of a different build for Tien than what we're used to seeing.
Bit of an odd one.
Well, you know, to be fair, Earth Defenders have earned the ability to start testing things out. They are ahead of their entire division by at least 3 wins.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, I mean, that doesn't make them safe, of course. There's still 6 matches to go in this season, which means that's double the amount of matches that you would need to catch up. But a good amount of breathing space.
Oh, that's his ultimate.
That is his ultimate, and that connects for 10,000 points of damage.
I've heard of it connect. I think just the first tick didn't.
Still, 10,000 points of damage is nothing to sneeze at, especially when you follow it up with another 5,000 melee. I'm sorry, 6,000, 7,000 melee, and a grab. Another, so that's about 18,000 points of unanswered damage. And Bojack, wow. No, this is not good. Wait, the max power still got hit by it. It pulled off, but still got hit by the B2. But he is at max power again. If he could take out Tien and use his ultimate on the next person, that'd be fantastic. But is he going to get a chance to do that? He might, if he keeps smash attacking like this, and he does it. Tien is down.
He's out of energy, though.
He is out of max power.
That is okay. He can get that back really fast, or just tag.
Or just get killed by Vegeta.
Die.
You know.
And this is a very tight match for match number 1.
It is indeed. Ultimate School Turtle Fist connects! And Roshi coming in, showing Vegeta that he don't care. He don't care what stats say.
one-on-one matches that have been won by a freaking, like,
Ounce
hair,
of health,
and
yeah.
that hair got ripped out of the person's head immediately when the next person came out.
But this makes Roshi at an advantage because he has no hair on his head. I mean, he's got a goatee and all that, but do you think Roshi waxes? Like, he has to wax, right?
I'm quite sure he just uses martial arts to move his hair from the top to the bottom of his head.
I was speaking more to his, like, chest area. Like, that is smooth, man. That is straight up smooth. Nicely done! Original Kamehameha for 8,000 points, and Vegeta answers it with his own B2, keeping this dead even. But it must be pointed out, Roshi going toe-to-toe with Vegeta. Nice dodge and counter from Vegeta. Vegeta's starting to pull ahead now. And Roshi trying to make this, yeah, even with some melee. Roshi is an interesting build. Super +1, Power of Rage, Dende's Healing, Indignation, Light Body. So he's got Clash support, a little bit of charge rate, and a little bit of super, mostly Clash support and more powerful B2s. And he's keeping this fairly even. Honestly, he's been going toe-to-toe with one of the best players in the league, and that is fantastic. Look at this. And he tags! The first tag of the match!
Mid-combo.
SS Deadly Bomber, that's an ultimate! And Vegeta just catches the tip of that. Android 13 continuing his assault, though. That was
have the energy to keep doing, rushes? I'm not even sure what they're called.
Yeah, I mean, that was a brilliant attempt. If that ultimate had fully connected, Vegeta would have been out of there. Vegeta just got straight lucky. And Vegeta tags! In comes Goku. Full power energy wave connects. 7,500 points of damage. Android 13 is a very, very powerful character, especially when he transforms. If there's someone that's going to beat Goku in sheer power, it could be Android 13.
It could be. But I feel like Goku's got a lot going for him.
He does.
I do mean a lot.
He absolutely does. Not using his ultimate, but still, Super Kamehameha for 10,000 points of damage.
That is not in his ultimate, that's not his max power mode. That's just what he can do.
Yeah, but Android 13 transforms early, and this is when he is at his most dangerous. And Super Saiyan Goku, no big surprise to his build here. Super +2, Kibito Secret Art, Light Body, Indignation, Fighting Spirit. He is built as a B2 spammer, and he does the role perfectly. And he is destroying Android 13 right now. Meteor Smash will finish that off, and man, it was a great back and forth battle, but Goku has just won this match.
Sure has.
Jeez.
I like it a lot, Goku. Here's Roshi.
And Goku, just such a solid character. Hasn't even used a B1 yet, which is what he's known for. Pulling out Now I'm Mad and then firing off an ultimate. Hasn't had to use that once. No.
His kit's already good enough.
There he goes. He wants to finish it off big, though. There he goes. But hey, the snowman lived. But I couldn't afford to hold back. You could, actually, Goku. You very much could have afforded to hold back.
But why?
Yeah, true enough. Earth Defenders continuing their dominant season. 9 wins, 1 loss. Team Muscle falling to 4 wins and 6 losses. Well done, Earth Defenders. On to the next match. Jeez, that team is just on a roll.
Yay.
Alright, guys. Blades versus the Namekians. The Blades are at the top of South Kai Division, right behind the Earth Defenders, actually. Earth Defenders are 8-1. Everyone talks about them. Blades, 7-2. So another incredibly powerful team going up against the Namekians, who have been struggling pretty hard this season. Namekians, 3 wins, 6 losses. Tied for second place in East Kai Division, which would probably be a lot lower if it weren't for the Ginyu Force. So Namekians have a lot to prove here, and they're going up against one of the most powerful teams to do it. I mean, Blades just want to keep their first place, just want to keep adding on to those wins. Namekians, on the other hand, they're trying to still claw their way to the top. We'll see if they can do so over the shoulders of the Blades. the blades at the Namekians. Let's do this.
How is it at the Namekians?
Because they're at Namekians' home court.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why not at Namekians' home?
Because I'm too lazy for that. Besides, that's not how sport commentators piff. This is not how we do it. You know, when if you're watching football, you say the Cowboys at the Bulls. You don't say, you know, because I just chose, I guess, a basketball team and a football team.
Yeah,
that's how commentators do it, Piff. We're professional.
And they fight to the death. I know how sports work.
Absolutely. And they try and get as many people into the penalty box. So that's how you do it.
When you do a three-pointer into the penalty box.
3-point. Yeah. Absolutely. And then you bring out the brooms for the curling match. That's like the tiebreaker.
We'll make each other's hair.
That'd be awesome. Every sport tiebreaker is just a curling match between the two teams.
That'd be so fun.
That'd be awesome. And a pretty even fight so far. Tapion trying to catch up to what King Piccolo had done early on, and pretty successful at it, though stunned by King Piccolo. King Piccolo following it up with some melee combos. Piccolo, a very heavy defense build. Defense +2, Eternal Life, Serious. So a lot of tankiness, a little bit of melee damage thrown in there. Tapion, on the other hand, key power up 2, launch support, indignation, fighting spirit, Dende's healing. He's got a little bit of defense in there, but mostly charge rate so that he can throw out these like a champ.
Yeah, but it looks like this might actually be a good counter. King Piccolo looks like he's an aggressive person that does not need much energy to pull off a lot of his B2s. He can keep face-to-face matches going.
Agreed, yeah. No, absolutely. If you can stay in their face and not give them a chance to charge up and fire off their B2s, then that build is just hard countered. Which is a hard thing to do, honestly. Like, one of the most successful type of builds is a charge build, because if your character, unless your character just does not have time to charge, energy helps everything. It helps melee, it helps B2s, it helps everything. So a highly charged character can be such an asset to your team, which is why, like you said, I'm impressed that Piccolo's countering it so effectively.
He's trying to.
Well, he was.
Looks like he stopped being so aggressive.
Yeah. But he's going to max power. Both of them at max power. And ultimate on either side could end this. Well, between these two, anyway. Tapion wins the clash.
Yeah, you gotta be worried about this man. He's at full charge on his melee damage.
Explosive Demon Wave!
Ultimate.
And that is it. Tapion taken down by King Piccolo. Nicely done. And
now
in comes Trunks. Yeah. This seems to be a theme this week. Well, you're not wrong. In comes late Piccolo with a slight advantage in energy.
Commentary.
He had a, oh no! No, special beam cannon ate right through that. 11,000 points of damage right there. Another burning storm from Trunks dodged by Piccolo. Trunks powering up to max power. High-speed clash. Piccolo winning it for 4,000 points of damage. Piccolo, no clash boosts. So that was straight up win. Finish buster from Trunks. Nicely done.
Good amount of damage, but now he's down a lot of stuff at the moment.
He is, yeah. Low charge rate, low energy to get that charge rate back up. This is a good opportunity for Piccolo, but Trunks not giving him much opportunity here.
Trunks got some decent melee damage.
Yeah, that sword.
Like for a person who doesn't seem to have boosts.
It's very true. And he's Sword Trunks is attack up 2. So that's
okay,
why.
There we go. So I said team.
Yeah, I'm with you. But late Piccolo keeping this straight even get a little bit in the head there with late Piccolo also attack +1. So his melee is going to do more damage because Trunks has that defense negative because of attack +2. And Piccolo taking down Trunks. Now watch Yajirobe come in and destroy him.
Woo! He's got his ultimate.
He's got Savior, yeah. Let's see if Piccolo can break the trend.
Freaking knee make him go nowhere?
Uh-huh.
Did
break the
see
trend.
That freaking knee make him go nowhere?
Uh-huh.
What is that? What's going on? Why can't he move?
Watch Yajirobe. Kablam Slicer connects for 8,000 points of damage, but Piccolo's still in there. Piccolo doing damage. Piccolo has bucked the trend, Biff. He broke it. He does not want to abide by your rules.
Not mine.
Well, I mean...
Not by my hand.
No, it's totally... It was you.
Okay.
He told me. He told me.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is what Piccolo's saying, not me. I'm just the messenger. And Yajirobe blasting him back. We did have a comment last week. Someone asking us to mod those out of it. I don't know if it's possible, but I can promise you, it is something that we would love to look into. The move is just, it's so much more harmful than helpful. There's very few times where that move helps.
Which one?
The one where they blast the opponent back at the cost of like half their health, or a third of their health bar.
Ah.
Yeah,
that has almost purely been detrimental. Every once in a while I've seen that actually work out.
Exactly. So, I mean, again, it's something we'll look at. I can't make any promises. We don't even know if it is moddable. There are certain things we just cannot do. So... But, yeah. But that said, early Piccolo staying in the lead here by about a bar. Or half a bar. But that said, Namekians, a special mechanic, it's an ultimate! And it connects! And Yajirobe down 20,000 points of damage.
Whoa.
Well, gee whiz.
Piccolo. Where did that come from?
Piccolo just had enough of Yajirobe's shit. He was done with him. Piccolo, super +2, +1 is so a little bit of boost there, but not a lot. That's just a heavily damaging ultimate.
I wonder if he can charge on that. Maybe there's a defense down on the other end. Probably not though.
No, not in Yajirobe. Yajirobe's attack up 1.
Yeah.
So
no, that was just a lot of damage.
That was just tons of damage right there.
Wonder if his B1's actually increased any of his stuff.
Wow, and Piccolo's continuing to just destroy Super 17 as well. Tambourine hasn't even stepped on the field yet.
And I'm afraid of him.
I mean, Namekians have really stepped up this week. I mean, like I said, it cannot be expressed enough. Blades, a super powerful team, 7-2. That's an amazing win-loss record, especially given the average this season.
Mm-hmm.
But Namekians are just destroying them right now. And
like, I think it's so good to see that all of the teams are threatening.
Agreed.
That, like, those kind of like cycle matches where you're just like, let's put our best people in the hard matches, and maybe our not so good people on the easy matches, or vice versa. To like, we know we're going to lose, but we'll try to win for this, and so on and so forth. Like, I'm glad that might be actually like kind of phased out, where they really just do have to counter instead of just saying.
Well, sure. I mean, like it's a great thing to have. It's American football, but there's a saying that says any given Sunday, and the idea is you have better teams, you have worse teams, sure, but every team is close enough that any given Sunday your team could destroy them. You know. And we're really kind of getting there in the league. So the Namekians, with a surprising victory over the Blades, well done. Namekians go up to 4 wins and 6 losses. The Blades fall to 7 wins and 3 losses. Well done, Namekians. On to the next match. Yeah, but as I was saying, the idea is that the NFL is so closely tied when it comes skill-wise that, yes, you do have better teams. Yes, you do have teams that are far more consistent. But unlike, say, the NBA, where there is no way some teams are going to beat other teams, you don't get that in the NFL. There's always a chance you will get slaughtered by a team that's a no-name team.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next match, guys and gals, is a huge match, a divisional match. The Gohans at the Androids. Now, the Androids are tied with Team Cold for the top of the division, 6 wins and 3 losses. The Gohans are at the bottom of their division at 3 wins and 6 losses, right behind Dragon Ball Warriors. This is a huge match for the Gohans. Not only could it help climb them out of last place and get them into the playoffs, but in the unlikely event that they manage to get a lot more wins than Cold and there's a tie, they can overcome that. So a huge match for the Gohans and for the androids as well. Especially for the androids. If the androids lose and Cold keeps winning the way they're winning, then the androids are not going to be having that first seed and that bye week. So you can tell here, both teams have been using the boost store quite heavily. The Gohans have spent 6 zenny. No. That's 12 zenny. They have spent 12 zenny in this match. Androids looks like they've spent 8 zenny in this match. So a lot of money being thrown into this for a lot of hopes to win. Gohans at the androids. Let's do this.
You know, I say that I have been doing this for a while, and I have to say, I think it's gotten to the point where I have just gotten down to being a commentator, and probably not the brains of this game. Like, I feel like maybe I can give a few tips here and there, or my feelings on it, but I feel like the people in the teams actually might know a thing or two more than I do.
Oh, I would say on a day-to-day basis, the supporters of individual teams probably know a lot more than me about how well things work together. I have a very, very in-depth understanding of the rules, what's allowed, what's not allowed, what kind of builds there are, how to tell what a build is going for, you know, all of that kind of thing. But if it comes to rankings, who did good 3 seasons ago on this team, what builds they had 2-3 weeks ago, I don't remember those.
I mean, I'm, like, not even just facts, but, like, how to build a character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what would be good for this specific person? How to build towards something that actually would work in their advantage. I have guesses, but I feel like there actually might be way better people at this than I am.
The meta's changed so much.
Every single match.
Right, but the thing is,
I know the rules in depth.
But the thing is that the meta, the meta has changed so much since you and I were coaches. Mm-hmm. What is powerful, why it's powerful, how it works with the others, all of that has changed immensely since the days of our coaching. And Explosive Wave, and 17's out of there. Yeah, 17 wants none of that. Ultimate Gohan with a pretty powerful start here. And Giro still a fairly new character, still a little untested. Drain Life 20 is Ultimate kicked out of it by Ultimate Gohan, who's continuing to just kick ass this match. I mean, he took on 17. Yeah, he took on 17, got him down pretty low. 17 did tag, so he's not out of the match yet. But 17 was one of the big factors. Cell's still in there, obviously, but this kind of lead is exactly what the Gohans need to pull a victory out here. And Giro with that knockback we were talking about.
That knockback might have actually helped him. Like, that combo could have done more damage than that knockback.
Very possible. Burst Rush, an ultimate dodged by Giro. A bad time for Gohan to try and pull that off. High Speed Clash. And Giro wins it. Giro with no Clash Boost either. That was straight up win. Even fight on Clash Boost for these two guys. Still, considering that he's already faced someone already, Gohan's doing pretty well for himself, keeping this a fairly even match-off between these two.
Mm-hmm.
But
he does have a big defense build from what I can see.
He does, but he has a charge penalty and he's underwater, so getting energy back is going to be incredibly difficult for him at the moment. I mean, he could just fly out of the water, but that's asking too much, I think.
Or tag. Tagging would make it so much better.
Don't be ridiculous. No, that's perfect, Gohan. Charge underwater with the penalty. That's fine. You got this. You got this. But you're absolutely right. He is a defense build through and through. Defense +3, latent energy, which gives him more defense as time goes on. Eternal life. I mean, that's it. He is all defense. And that just didn't work at all. Hey, look! He's out of the water!
Oh, smack him back in. Come on, you know you want to.
Gohan trying to fight stay out of the water. Oh, you saw that axe kick. You know what Jiro's going for. Trying to get him back in the water. And Ultimate Gohan, this tank build has been phenomenal for him. Look at this. It looks like these two are even, except that he's already destroyed most of 17.
Yeah, there is one person's life that is going up, and the other one is, I guess, a little bit, actually. I think there might be
Jiro does have Dende's healing, yes.
Yeah.
But not eternal life.
I just thought it wasn't moving for a second.
Right. And Ultimate Gohan is got Jiro down to his last bar of health. Ultimate Gohan giving his team such a massive lead. A lot of times there's a theory or a way of playing where you put your tank at the end. They're the good closer. But that said, obviously the Gohans were looking at this. You can't guarantee who's coming out last, but you can guarantee who's coming out first. And putting a brick wall in front of the androids at the first has worked phenomenally so far. Finally, Ultimate Gohan's taken down, but damage done. And in comes Adult Gohan, who is, he's a bruiser. Ki +2, Light Body, Indignation, Dende's healing. He is designed to throw out B2s as fast as possible. And down goes Jiro.
That's an interesting strategy for this particular team and the match and the map.
Sure.
Androids have a very interesting strategy for the season where they definitely chose a map that helps their team the most.
Absolutely.
And other teams will have to just kind of hope that either they're not in the water or it wouldn't matter if they're in the water or not.
Explosive Mana dodged by Android 16. There is one map that could conceivably help them more, which is the glacial map, because I believe the island in the glacier is smaller than the island on Kami Island. But, as we've seen, it hasn't seemed to matter much. Most of the fights take place in the water or the air, no matter what. And Adult Gohan connecting with the B2 for 8,000 points. That explosive mana, such a powerful technique. Very little energy for the damage dealt. Very powerful, and just such a quick fire rate. And 16 trying to keep up with this, trying to catch up. It looks like these two are neck and neck, but keep in mind how much damage Ultimate Gohan did. No, Gohan! Bad call there. That Rocket Fist connected way before that Madara got off. And now Gohan's in trouble. No energy, underwater.
He charged pretty well, though.
And he tags! In comes Teen Gohan.
Not a bad tag.
No, not a bad tag at all, especially since Teen Gohan has an ultimate ability. There it goes. There's his ultimate. And 16 caught for 9,000 points of damage. Interesting. And down goes 16. The ultimate not finishing him off, but the kicks to the back end. And the Gohans in a huge lead right now. Teen Gohan at max health for the most part. Future Gohan max health. Adult Gohan with still a bar of energy left, whereas the androids just have Cell and 17 at 1 bar. That's it. That said, this is Cell we're talking about. I still would not say this match could go either way. I mean, I still would say. I would say that.
Especially, they're just scary.
They are.
Technically, like, stats-wise and things.
Gohan, why did you let him do that? That was just the worst thing you could do. Look at this. Teen Gohan's down to less than a bar of health, and Cell still on his first bar. Super Masenko connects at least. 10,000 points of damage. Teen Gohan with Super +2. That's why. Very powerful B2s, if he can connect with them. And that B2 right by itself kind of helped bring this back. Remember, Cell cannot afford to take damage like that. And in comes Future Gohan. Future Gohan built for melee. Attack +2, light body, quick fast attack. Savior, serious. He is all melee. And a little bit of Dende's healing in there. Explosive wave connects. Cell hit right in the face. 10,000 points of damage. Jeez, that's powerful. And
really good.
Yeah, despite Cell's fantastic performance so far, the Gohan's still staying in the lead here. Oh, the water hurting both of them. Cell, the only member of the team that actually has to charge. Oh, no. 9,000 points of damage. And
Not get off his B1.
This is not looking good. The androids are now tied with the Gohans. He's going Super Saiyan.
Right in front of him, too.
Yeah. That's ballsy. You got balls, man. And Cell's making him pay for it, too. Oh, my gosh. And down goes... Jeez. It was a mistake to transform right in front of him. It's all up to adult Gohan, which he could do. He could. Is he gonna? I don't know. He could. Cell wins that. Ouch. And no. Cell just showing how scary he is.
He has such a massive damage on his melee. It's ridiculous.
It's because of the boost store. He has attack plus 2. He has attack plus 1, plus the boost store gave him attack plus 2. So he had attack plus 2 with no negatives, essentially.
Wow. Talking about boosting your best. Jeez.
Yeah. And it paid off for them because holy cow, what a comeback. The androids, with the victory over the Gohans, androids going up to 7 wins and 3 losses. The Gohans falling to 3 wins and 7 losses. Well done, androids. Oh, on to the next match. Next up, we have Cold at the Booze. Speaking of West Kai Division, the androids just got a win. Cold needs to get this win to stay tied with them. Cold, 6 wins, 3 losses. Booze, been struggling in South Kai at 4 wins and 5 losses. A very powerful team, but just not having a good season so far. Well, I mean, not a horrible season. 4 wins, 5 losses.
They've been having the best season they've had in a while.
That is true. That is very true. And given how close South Kai Division is, they're still, the sky's the limit for the Booze. They could take their division still. It's well within their grasp. But in order to do that, they have to beat Cold. Cold is really at the top of their division right now, so a tough challenge to beat. Cold at the Booze. Let's do this.
These are like 2 teams I always felt were very strong, but never peaked like a lot of the other like star teams have. Not star. The teams that are scary to fight.
Right.
And I think this season they're finally getting to that point where you can see them really shine.
Well, they need to turn that shine into some wins, though. At least the Booze do. They're at the bottom of their division right now. But like I said, I did say it's a very close division, so that's a little misleading to say that. They're technically tied with Muscle at the moment. So starting off first, we've got Gohan Boo, which is defense plus 2, latent energy, Dende's healing, quick fast attack, and serious. So they are a defense and melee build. Not full defense, not full melee, just kind of splitting between the two. King Cold, on the other hand, defense plus 2, serious, quick fast attack, latent energy, Dende's. So same basic build. That should make this very interesting. Yeah, they're very similar builds here. The only real difference. Wait a second. Plus 2, latent energy, Dende's healing, quick fast attack. There is no difference. These are literally the exact same builds. The only difference is the AI.
I was like, I'm almost positive you said the same words twice.
Yeah, well, you know, the only difference is the AIs. And of course, that's no judge because AIs act so differently on different characters that's not any real indicator. So, should be an interesting match here. So far, Gohan Boo getting the upper hand.
And that's with like no bonuses from having lower HP. So he's getting there now. The King's finally swinging back.
And full power Death Beam, Chocolate Beam does not connect, and the full power Death Beam doesn't really connect either, unless you think a full power Death Beam is 1,600 points of damage. That's a max power Death Beam. Just so much death there. King Cold, though, behind by just over a bar of health. And nice dodge. Gohan Buu continuing this very impressive lead, especially with that Dende's healing getting even more health back. And Cold blasting him up into the sky. You don't get to see that move very often.
No.
And Cold should be tagging, which he kind of is. Except that he doesn't actually get to come back. Destroy the planet. Ultimate from Frieza connects right into the face for 12,000 points of damage. Oh, he's trying to go back to full power too. What were you thinking, Frieza? He's right there
in front of his face.
Yeah.
Now
All he has to
try
do.
it.
I mean, all he has to do is just reach out and touch you. I'd say that took balls, but clearly you have none. Just not even a slight against you. I'm just saying it's quite clear. You don't.
You don't think he's a gumball?
No, he has no scrotum. It's very obvious. And Frieza, max power Frieza, and using it to pretty good effect with a melee combo, unending melee combo. Nice gut punch, giving him some time to dodge that Kamehameha.
That was not even one of those fast dodges. He literally just went, I'm going to move to one side to make this not hit. Now that's a dodge you don't see very often.
Oh man, and Evil Boo, Frieza going back and forth a bit here. Barrage Death Beam at the floor. At the floor. Frieza has issues with the hyperbolic time chamber. Though it connects.
The wiggly ball.
9,000 points of damage. And another one. Nope.
Whoa.
Evil Boo had enough of that. Did not want to go through that again.
Is this a new build for the for Frieza?
For
I have
Frieza.
not seen Frieza be a spammer before.
That's true. Key +1, Fighting Spirit, Savior, Launch Support, Kibito Secret Art. And he's got a higher charge rate. That's about it. Yeah, so yeah. So he's a charge build. I was gonna say that's about it.
I like that build.
I was gonna say that's about it.
When some really good B2s, like Ultimate's good and whatnot, but look at this.
Yeah,
Freaking beams that follow and tags it early.
I like how I point out like a really powerful B2, energy charge rate, and I go, yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't know if that's spammer material. When it is quite literally how you make a spammer. Yeah. And wow, Cooler just comes in and finishes off Evil Boo.
Ooh, they still have to go against the Golden God.
The Golden. Ooh, Oob is obviously who Piff was talking about, not Nova Shinron, who is golden and almost a god. Obviously, it's Oob. Ooh, that connects. 6,900 points of damage. And Oob backs off, giving Cooler plenty of time to charge up. Don't know if the trade-off was worth it. Oob got to charge a bit at least.
Doing some work without it.
Yeah, he is. And Oob just going straight into it and taking up most of the max power from Cooler. Cooler stuck in the hourglass for a second, and he is out of max power. Yeah, Oob doing a good job of keeping him from using a chance to pull off an ultimate. Wow, and
those combos.
Yeah, Cooler did not like that. He did not like not getting to use his max power. He's a little pissed, I think. Cooler transforming into his second form, and this is where you really got to be careful because his super in this form is devastating. His ultimate, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah. But Oob not caring. Oob gives no Fs as he continues to just fisticuff Cooler to death. Death Beam to the wall.
Look at that charge.
Yeah, that is a massive charge on Cooler. Well, that's because he is Key +2, Fighting Spirit, Indignation, Quick Fast Attack, and Dragon Power, my friend. He has got charge up to wazoo.
Anything for his charge rate? You lied to me.
I just listed off the whole build. Lock-on Buster connects! Wow! Oob just sat there and took that.
I mean, he got tired for beating up the other person.
I suppose. Oob at 1 bar of health, but still doing damage here. He wild sensed most of that. And nice dodge. Wow.
Nah, that was a last-second dodge.
Yeah, Metacooler using that dodge to his advantage to take Oob out. But now here comes Nova Shinra. Burning Tornado right off the bat connects for 7,800 points of damage. He is not playing around, I think. And Nova didn't even feel that. Nova, Super +1, Launch Support, Fighting Spirit, Dinda's Healing, Light Body. So he is a B2 and Charge Rate build with a little bit of healing thrown in there.
I mean, that's really all you need for the most part.
That's a pretty well-rounded build. The only thing that's not in there is some melee boosts. Nicely done, 7,200 points of damage right there. And Nova actually taking it to Metacooler. Assuming Metacooler doesn't try and pull off some sort of crazy healing jujitsu. Then Cold might be in trouble here. That said, Frieza did tag with 2 bars of health, so... Burning Tornado! Hits again, 7,800 points of damage. And he's trying to get that energy back. And Metacooler has the B1s to try and heal, so Nova needs to, yeah, do that. Do that right there.
Lie down.
And now it's all up to Frieza. That said, we just saw how powerful Frieza is, and he only has to get through 2 people. Nice stun move. Not following up too much on that. He could have ulted him.
I think that throw would have been something. Gus got out of stun.
Oh, an ultimate! Destroy the planet! Nope. Nope.
Ah, you dodged directly into my other move.
Yeah. Ha! It was all part of my plan. I used my ultimate to make you hit my energy ball. You fell for it. Oh, both of them at max power. This could be interesting.
Oh, no, Nova's max power move.
Yeah,
Whatever will we do?
Hey, you know what? Even at this stage in the game, if he fires that off, it's still going to do damage.
I can't wait for it.
Which Frieza cannot afford.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Is he going to end it? Is he going to end it? Burst attack!
Not the right one.
Not the right one.
Let's finish it off anyway.
The Boos with a powerful win over one of the more powerful teams in the league. Boos beating Cold. Boos going up to 5 wins and 5 losses, climbing above Team Muscle to steal 3rd place in South Kai Division. Cold falling below the androids at 6 wins and 4 losses. Well done, Boos. Yeah, on to the next match. Alright, let's see here. How do I do this? How do I...
Suspense is killing me.
How do I league, Piff? I don't know how to league. Alright, match number 5, everyone. Derp at the Rugrats. Team Derp has had a pretty struggly season this season. 3 wins, 6 losses. Though that said, they are still tied for 2nd place in East Kai Division. So they are by no means in a large failure of not making it to the playoffs, thanks to the Ginyu Force. But they are going up against the Rugrats, who are in North Kai Division and struggling to stay relevant and not fall away. They are 4 wins, 5 losses, a very respectable record, of course. I'd say anytime you have about as many wins as you do losses, that's pretty respectable. So 4 wins, 5 losses, tied for last place right now in North Kai Division. But they could very well overtake the Valkyries. They could... theoretically probably not going to overtake the Earth Defenders, but still, more important to them is not going into falling into the last place and getting kicked out of the playoffs. So they'd still have a lot to fight for. Transformations are turned on today, so we won't see Gotenks. Trunks is rotated out. In any case, Derp at the Rugrats. Let's do this.
Ooh. I wonder if they're getting a better handle on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
He does seem to be performing a bit better, doesn't he?
Yeah. I've always wondered that about a lot of these teams, where unless you had the character before, like you bought that character before, you're most likely not going to have the same person twice.
Right.
So you always have to figure out how one character works. And I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah. I mean, you can, if you're a smart team, you can go to the previous season's build lists for each week and see how the other team used the free agent and use that. But that's not an end-all be-all, because your team dynamic is different from their team dynamic, which means that they might work completely differently. So I'm with you. Each season you have a new free agent, you have to figure out how that member works. Or you just inactive bench them because you don't care about your free agent. That works too. Though sometimes your free agent, and we've seen this happen before, sometimes your free agent is what pulls your team together.
Yeah.
So, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, not a fantastic season, quite honestly, a very slow start. He has been getting better slowly but surely, but it has taken a long time to get there. And GT Goku coming in strong here. That's not going to do much. GT Goku, attack +2, quick fast attack, serious, all melee stuff, power of rage, clash boost, launch support, which is a little bit of a charging boost, and rising fighting spirit, which gives him max power at the start of the match. So mostly melee, a little bit of charge boost in there, which isn't bad. Like I said before, energy helps with pretty much everything. Dodging, hitting, firing off B2s. And so Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is a tank. Defense +3, Dende's healing, serious, latent energy, fighting spirit. He is all about them defense. And not that it's been helping him too much. He is going toe-to-toe with GT Goku, though.
Yeah, from all of those builds that you just said, they're pretty much dead even.
Very, very true. And in fact, even energy-wise at the moment. Well done, Vegeta, I guess. You compress that air good. Nice grab from GT Goku. Going to max power super fast.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's trying to take Vegeta out so that he can use his ultimate on the next person comes in. A very viable strategy. And he does take Vegeta out. So Dodoria is going to have to be very careful here.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Dragon Fist ultimate connects. This is exactly what I was talking about.
He's fine.
And
yeah,
that's going to hurt.
I barely did any damage.
Oh no.
Now you scuffed him up. Oh, that's really good.
Wow.
Really good for their team. Not so much for Team Derp.
And look, a Boo and a Boo wannabe. Nicely done, Dodoria. 9,000 points of damage right there.
I love the semi-T-posing pat head animation slowly swiveling to upright position.
The wrong B2 maybe being the right B2 right now. As, really? What is with it this week of just charging and transforming right in front of people? Especially with Super Boo just exposing his chest. He's like, come at me, bro!
Oh, the wrong B2. Oh, yeah, no, you're not going to get away from that.
No, yeah, it's the wrong B2. What can you do against something like that?
You know, for being the wrong B2, that has been a fantastic move.
Yeah, it's the irony of it. Once they named it, it became super useful. And Derp struggling really hard this week. But that said, Champ hasn't come in yet, so you know we just gotta make sure we keep things in perspective. Man. I'm just saying, let's make sure we keep things in perspective. Champ hasn't come out yet.
And Devilman.
Sure. Wrong B2! No!
You should take the time to hit him. That's a smart.
Dodoria has had enough of that. Yeah.
That completely nullified it.
Yeah, Dodoria was just like, no. I think I'm done.
Enough of this.
I don't think I'm going to let you hit me today. Well, I mean, you know, with that move. And that is it for Dodoria. Wow, and the Rugrats are in a huge lead right now. But in comes the champ. with Savior, which means we could see an ultimate right off the bat here. Okay, what was that?
Oh, the wrong B2.
The wrong B2.
Oh, no.
Wow. Wow. And he's
Look how
not...
devastating
Mr. Boo arrives! Blocked by Super Boo. Wow. Wow. That was like... I bet you Derp was banking on that. Nicely done.
At this point. But,
yeah.
I mean, that's not the only thing that Herc can do.
Very true. Yeah, the Rugrats aren't out of this. I mean, if Devilman gets in there with the right person... Present Bomb!
What a combo.
Connects for 7,600 points of damage. What a lovely present. He's going for a ride! Got you. I think you were a little premature there, Satan. Dynamic Muscle Punch. Blocked again! That's the second time Boo has blocked this match. Hercule's fantastic
whoever the
maneuvers.
coach is for Team Derp, I feel you. Every single time he comes out and tries to do a clash or just hit in general and they block like that, it is the worst feeling.
Yeah, well, I'm sure every team feels like that. Every time you fire off an ultimate just to have it blocked and you're just like, oh, come on. Both of them charging up. Satan tags out. And in comes Demon Fork Rush.
Nice.
Yeah.
Devilman, beautiful being.
8,000 points of damage right there. He did not have Savior, so he cannot do his Devil Might Beam until he charges up.
Doesn't need it.
No, of course not. He's a powerful character in his own right. Fork you! Connects with the ground. Connects with the ground, indeed. Devilman doesn't care. He's proceeding to beat Boo up with his claws. His well manicured, expertly cuticled claws.
Hit the target.
And Devilman making short work of Super Boo. Still, Derp's in a very, very precarious position here.
It's Devilman, though. It's Devilman.
They have 3 people they still got to get through.
Okay. I don't understand what a Devilman is.
Oh, I thought you were finally agreeing with me. Oh, okay, well, yeah, 3 people. Well, when you put it like that.
I'm fully backing Devilman.
And his perfectly manicured claws.
Neck and neck with my heart.
That doesn't even make sense, Biff. It's like in no way, anatomically, metaphorically, emotionally, none of those ways makes what you said make any more sense. And
he's doing a rush blast with love.
No, I'm pretty sure that'd be Say a Woman. Actually, there is a character in Dragon Ball Super that actually does that. Rush blast with love. And fires heart-shaped beams and everything. And Devilman struggling a bit here against Cell Jr. Cell Jr. Nice dodging here.
What was that?
Wow, that was really well done.
It's like the ballet.
Indeed.
Oh, no.
Solar Flare. This is not good. Devilman locks on. At least he did not suffer too badly from that Solar Flare. But he needs to get out of there. Well, he is. He is. Just
look at him.
Permanently.
He's out.
Yeah.
He's gone.
It's all up to her. Oh, we could see Mr. Boo again. But yeah, I'm calling this match. Trunks hasn't even stepped on the field yet. So, Goten, I mean. Goten hasn't even stepped on the field yet. Mr. Boo arrives! High-speed clash. Herc's gonna win this. No! Cell Jr. with Dragon Power beat Herc in a clash. It's not a dream, Herc. Team Derp has now fallen to 3 wins and 7 losses, whereas the Rugrats have risen to 5 wins and 5 losses. Well done, Rugrats. All right, on to match 6, folks.
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad at all. Yeah, Rugrats doing pretty well for themselves. Derp's still struggling a bit. But enough with the old and with the new. The Vals versus Team Afterlife. The Valkyries are in Northkai Division. They are the closest on their team to the Earth Defenders. So the Earth Defenders just make it harder and harder to catch up to them. Valkyries are at 5 wins and 4 losses currently. And they are facing Afterlife, who is currently also at 5 wins and 4 losses. Also in second place of their division. So very like-minded teams here. Should be a fairly interesting matchup. So, looks like... Sorry, I'm just looking at all the builds here. Yeah, looks like it's kind of freaky how well they parallel each other. Valkyries, right behind the Earth Defenders, which is the highest ranked team in the league. Afterlife, right behind the Blades, which is the second highest ranked team in the league. Both in second place of the division, both at 5 wins and 4 losses. I'm just looking for a good fight here. So... Vals and Afterlife. Let's do this.
And Valkyries were doing so well.
Wait. What? The map? Map is not right? Hang on, everyone. What? Map says rocky area. What's their map? My thing says... Hang on. My thing says rocky area, which is where they are. Where are they supposed to be? Hey guys, this one's not on me. I'm just following the list I'm giving. Yeah.
Oh, it has to be at night.
Oh, well, I didn't have night. So, that's kind of an important one. Alright, there we go. Wait, does it make a difference? It makes no difference, guys. It literally makes no difference. It's just an aesthetic thing. Why are you making me restart the match for an aesthetic thing?
They picked a map squee.
I know, but still. It's not like you have a character that transforms or anything.
Stop your babbling and come fight me.
Alright, well, still, here we are. Valkyries versus Afterlife.
Oh, apparently Nappa.
Oh, wait. Oh, snap, they do have Nappa. I take back everything I said. I am a liar, a cheat, and a swindle.
I can't believe you swindled these people.
I do it all the time.
Right out of their DB bucks.
18 coming in strong, giving Vegeta what for, just like in the show.
You gotta love that move. And they just wiggle up and down like that.
It actually kind of helped dodge some of those rush blasts though, so I ain't gonna complain.
I can't believe that she would mockery this. Absolutely, just the best.
You know, Piff, the more I look at this, the more I realize just how incredibly wrong I was. They also have Fasha in here, who also can transform on a night map.
She can?
Yeah, she can. You almost never see it because who's crazy enough to use a night map when Fasha's around? Apparently Afterlife, that's who. Wow, and it's been a pretty even match between these two. 18 and Vegeta really going at it. Vegeta going to Super Saiyan Dose!
And don't forget,
and tags.
Like the person in chat says, Aurelie.
Aurelie can't transform at all. So
and on a night map, Aurelie transforms.
No, that's not a thing that she can do. And 18, you gonna tag anytime soon? Tagging? You gonna tag?
No.
There she goes.
Like she had to take one more hit before she tagged.
Yeah. She's like, not yet, not yet. Okay, now. Energy Ballet, dodged by Chaozu. Yeah, we've seen Fasha transform on occasion in the league. It's very rare, though.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, a lot of times when you see the Valkyries facing off at the Saiyans at home map, you could see it because the Saiyans are like, yeah, well, it's either all our team or not on a home map. Actually, no, you would never see that because we don't let the Saiyans do that. On Dragon Ball Warriors, you see it sometimes because they want their Goku to go ape. But it's typically very rare. Energy Ballet again! Dodged again by Chaozu. He probably loves that she's using that move because he cares not one whit. And, wow, Chaozu. Really powerful this season. Honestly, I mean, all things considered, Chaozu's been fantastic compared to what he is normally. And I'm not saying he's one of the top members of the league by any stretch, but compared to the struggles teams have had with him in the past, he's shown marked improvement. And Fasha starting to fight back here.
Definitely something that helps out a lot with that particular build.
What? What?
After image.
Oh yes, no, absolutely.
I always think that's like one of those moves a lot of people just kind of overlook. Like, it happens for a split second and you just don't really notice it that well. But like, that's a crazy good move.
It's fantastic, especially since you basically bank it. You just use it and then you dodge the next attack that would have hit you, whatever it is. So it's a bit risky because that could mean a kick, or it could mean an ultimate, you know?
Yeah.
And Fasha
But
slowly
either way,
getting the
gets
lead
you
here.
into a usually really good position.
Very true.
Like, even if it is a kick, that goes right behind the person.
And yeah, he's doing a decent job against Fasha, taking her down to almost a bar and a half here. If Fasha's going to transform, it's going to be soon. Oh, kicking her in the chest. And then kicking Steve, the camera guy. That's uncalled for. Wait, did she tag out early?
Yeah.
I think she did. So Fasha will come back in with 2 bars of health.
Yeah.
And down goes Chaozu. One small demon killing another. Yeah, she's having a good time. In comes Nappa, both with max power. Woohoo! No.
From downtown.
Nappa's just like, no.
She doesn't need her ultimate.
And Rayleigh coming in again.
Doesn't need her ultimate.
No, apparently not. Rayleigh just pounding Nappa into the dirt. Jeez, he's barely touched her. And Rayleigh wins the Clash boost. Rayleigh with, nope, with no Clash boosts.
Nope.
Neither of them do, so she just straight up wins it. Finally, Nappa does some damage to her. It's not surprising, though. This is a bad matchup for him. She's such a small and fast character. His melee attacks are slow and powerful. Powerful, but slow. And she's been tearing him apart, despite the fact he's a tank build. Defense +3, launch support, indignation, savior, and light body.
Yeah, B2 is not good against Rayleigh. Since she is a bot character, she can't even charge up. All she can do is attack.
Nice.
I guess you can when she's at, like, actual, like...
Right,
full
to get to
bars,
max
so-
power, sure. But for the most part, you are correct, sir. And she is just destroyed Nappa. I don't think he's even going to get a chance to, nope, to go transform. Welcome to the league, Nappa. This was his first match, so I'm sure he had a good time. Rayleigh wins the Clash again!
Goodness.
And she's trying to stay in his face so that he can't use his max power, though he's doing a decent job of it anyway. Wild Sensed, countered by a Rayleigh, and down goes another one!
She's hitting like a truck.
Yeah, she
I'm not even
is.
sure she knows. Hyper Tornado.
Hyper Tornado connects for 7,008 points. Well, that's because she's attack +2, man. Attack +2 and quick fast attack. So her attacks do just so much damage right now.
She's looking to tag when she gets the opportunity.
If she gets the opportunity. Nope. Pycon wisely taking her out.
Why don't we end this?
Because it's not over yet?
Nice B2, I guess. And Pycon hitting her back. Hyper Tornado. Wow, nice combo there.
I'm surprised that did not kill her.
Destructo Disc returning the favor. 9,000 points of damage. That's that super +2 going to work there. And Indignation.
My goodness. Yeah?
Infinity Bullet connects for
Whoa.
9,300 points of damage. Super +2 and Indignation on the last ounce of her health, man. Those B2s
Oh, she's
are gonna...
looking to tag.
Yeah, she is. And she does! Oh, boy. And the Vals are tearing this team apart.
Afterlife.
Oh, Valkyrie Rush. High-speed clash.
Don't want to do that with her.
No,
you-
she
okay.
wins it.
Does she not have boosts?
She does. She does. She has dragon power. But so... Well, Pycon has power of rage. So
Okay.
he just did really well that time.
So yeah, he has a +2 and she has a +1.
Right. And he managed to pull it off, which is not unheard of at all. Unusual, but not unheard of.
That's like maybe somewhere around like a 30% chance of success.
Sure. Desperado Rush, no, dodged by Pycon. And Pycon not getting to use his max power. This is just not looking good for Team Afterlife. And Vidal's probably going to finish this off. Desperado Rush, no. Unfortunately, Vidal, that knocking him back and following up with a B2 doesn't work as well for you because your range is so short. You usually knock them out of your own range.
Poor Vidal.
Why poor Vidal? 8,500 points of damage as she continues her deathly bout. Great Saiyan Woman has a... You heard it, folks. She's here. Pycon does not care. Great Saiyan Woman has left.
Wow.
She likes to make...
really weak because she just showed up.
And 18 just finishes it.
Now my clothes are ruined.
So, no transformations. No one with ape at all. Unfortunately, I suppose, for the Dragon Ball Warriors. But the Valkyries pulling off a fantastic win over Team Afterlife. Valkyries going up to 6 wins and 4 losses. Team Afterlife falling to 5 wins and 5 losses. Well done, Valkyries. And on to match number 7. C7.
Go on.
Match number 7. The Majins versus the Saiyans. Majins at the top of East Kai Division at 5 wins and 4 losses. Quite a ways above the other teams. Well, not a ways, but 2 wins above the other teams at the moment. Versus the Saiyans, who are tied with the Rugrats for the bottom of North Kai Division. And considering the Rugrats just won their match, that's not good for the Saiyans. They need to try and win just to stay tied with the Rugrats. Right now, those 2 teams are struggling to determine who's going to even make it to the playoffs. So the Saiyans desperately want to win here. Majins would definitely like a win to stay above those Namekians, but I suppose it's not as important for them. So I'm wondering if we're going to see a matter of Saiyans wanting this more. We'll see. Majins at the Saiyans. Let's do this.
So all I have to do is just want it more?
Yep.
Huh.
You didn't know that?
No, I always thought it was like
That's how sports work.
strategy,
No.
skill.
No, what? Piff, how long have we been commentating together? Have you not watched
Think you're ready for me to go all
Have you never heard an athlete talk about how I really wanted it with all my heart and I got it? That they never said I was more skilled. No, they just say they wanted it more.
Well, that's just common courtesy, but I'm almost
No,
positive.
that is logic. Yeah, you could say they're just trying to be nice to all the other players, but I say they're just being scientific. High-speed clash, Majub wins it. And, wow. Scout and Vegeta already down to 2 bars of health. That was fast. Down to 1.5 bars of health. Gallic Gun connects for 10,000 points of damage. Wow. What even? Scout and Vegeta, attack +1, quick fast attack, indignation. Indignation will help a little bit. Majub, attack +2, defense -1. There you go. That's what that is. And you didn't have to follow up. He is down. Majub just slaughtered Vegeta with straight melee.
I'm still tied up about this whole wanting it more thing.
Speaking of straight melee, Majub, attack +2, quick fast attack, Dinde's healing, and dragon power. That is melee and defense all the way.
So, are you saying that if I want something, and if I want it really badly,
Right.
I'll just get it?
No. You have to want it worse than whoever else also wants it. So there's no real way to tell if you wanted it more or if they wanted it more, other than to pitch your skills together and determine a winner. That's how that goes. And whoever won is whoever wanted it more.
Yeah, but like scientifically, if I like brain matter wanted it more than another brain, and just one.
Yeah, if you the trick is who wants it more. That's the hard thing to understand. Because you can't just say I want it more. You don't know that. Maybe they want it more. And Maju tagging out Majin Vegeta coming back in. Nail sitting over here with an interesting build actually. Key +1, Sirius, Eternal Life, Savior. So a little bit of charge, a little bit of melee, a little bit of defense. He's an all-around build over there. Majin Vegeta, on the other hand, Key +2, Indignation, Sirius, Quick Fast Attack, Fighting Spirit, Dende's Healing. He is a little bit of everything as well. A little bit of charge, a little bit of power, a little bit of healing.
So you're telling me if somebody was just like, man, I don't really care who wins or loses, and I go, man, I really want to win, but we both play hard and the person just...
It just means they secretly wanted it more. They just didn't tell you. People lie, Piff.
But
that happens.
I don't...
People lie.
What if they're like, have no reason to...
How do you know that? How would you know that? You're not in their head. And Majin Vegeta takes down Nail. In comes Bardock. I'm telling you, no matter what they said, no matter what you think they think, if they beat you, they wanted it more.
I don't think so.
Well, that's why you're not a brilliant scientist. Wow, 14,000 points of damage. And out goes Majin Vegeta, and in comes Maju.
I'm quite sure if I went up to somebody and was like, hey, you want to like do a math thing? Let's see who does math faster.
What?
And then,
Piff.
like, I don't care as
Piff,
much
this
as
only
possible.
applies to physical violence. We're not talking about academics here.
Football's not physical.
Football is physical violence. What are you talking about?
I'm not really sure about the violence part.
Yeah, no, it pretty much is the definition of violence. Maybe it's not malicious violence.
The definition of violence.
Yeah, I might be very wrong on that, actually. Maju goes down. Bardock with still over 2 bars of health, and in comes Goku. Still, Majin's in a very strong position. It's 2-on-2 right now. However, Bardock's down to almost half of his health worth. Saiyan Soul giving him a little bit more super energy. And nice ultimate from Goku. Instant transmission right in his face with 12,600 points of damage, and that has changed things a bit. Bardock trying to catch back up here, but he's got a long way to go.
Using a physical force as to injure, abuse, damage, or destroy.
Okay, I'm not sure they're trying to injure or abuse them. Or damage or destroy them. So maybe not violence. Full power energy barrage connects! That's more hockey. Hockey is what we're talking about then. That's violence.
Now we can agree whoever wants hockey more. Gets hurt a lot more.
Yep. And it's Goku versus not Goku. I know, never mind what he looks like. Never mind what he sounds like. It's not Goku, okay?
We recolored Goku by giving him slightly duller skin tones. We gave him a different voice actor.
I don't think they did. I honestly don't think they gave him a different voice actor. I believe it's the same Goku voice, just slightly different.
Look up the definition of violence again. Give me a second.
Goku, not doing so hot against Turles, actually. That said, they can afford to. Bobbly's still over there with full health, but I expected a little bit more from, a little bit less from Turles here. Well, there we go. There's the Turles we all know and love, trying to eat fruit at the worst time possible. No, that did not work even a little bit. And Goku actually struggling now against Turles. Very interesting. Eating the Tree of Might successfully, but Goku got to max power. Ooh, a pushback from Turles, and that hurt. Not anywhere near as much as it should have, oddly. I guess he broke through some of that. But Jesus, look at the boosts on Turles. He's got boost to everything. Defense, super, attack, and charge. You cannot get more boost than he has. High speed clash. Turles loses and suffers for it, but he's got max power. And look at that. Nice use of the max power. 4,000 points of damage right there. He could still do an ultimate if he wanted. He's not gonna, though. He's getting countered by Goku. And yeah, Turles, he, instead of tagging, like, you know, probably should. Nice dodge, though. All for naught. All for naught.
It looks like, yeah, it is actually just a different voice actor.
Oh. Alright, well, never mind. I was wrong. Final Spirit Cannon! That's an ultimate! That could be very painful. 12,000 points of damage.
By another Chris.
Well, the other Goku's. Oh, I see. Chris Sabat. The guy who does Vegeta and Piccolo and Yamcha and All Might. Down goes Goku.
So this is Chris, Patton?
Name does not ring a bell, unfortunately. And this fight, folks, is over. Bobbity coming in at the last to take down Bardock.
You underestimate me.
No, Bobbity, I don't think it's that they underestimated you. I think that you just walked in and cleaned up like a...
Everyone thinks he's the underdog, Squee.
Yeah, no, he didn't
We've
do
established
anything.
this like 2 seasons ago.
No. He didn't do anything. Put those fingers down. You didn't do anything. Nicely done. Majins pulling out a victory there, going up to 6 wins and 4 losses, whereas the Saiyans fall to 4 wins and 6 losses. Nicely done, Majins. All right. Hey, guys. Time for the last match of the week. Are you excited? I'm excited.
I wonder who it's going to be.
Oh, man.
The process of elimination.
Dragon Ball Warriors versus the Ginyu Force. Dragon Ball Warriors are in West Kai Division, currently standing at 4 wins and 5 losses, a respectable record. Below the Androids and Cold, right above the Gohans. And they are facing off against the Ginyu Force, who is at the bottom of East Kai Division at 1 win and 8 losses. And I'm going to be honest, it's going to be very difficult for them to make it to the playoffs. It's not impossible. They still technically have 6 matches to get it done, and they are, at the moment, 2 wins behind Derp. So it's definitely possible, but they're going to have to win a lot. Derp's going to have to lose a lot, and they need to get started, like, now. Ginyu, if you're listening to me, if you're like playing the slow game, you know, like we're gonna wait and then we're gonna pounce. This would be pounce time. Just putting that out there. Dragon Ball Warriors at Ginyu. Let's do this.
Well, okay, so I've looked through his general, like, what he's been working on. There's a few names that I can like kind of recognize here and there. There's like Soul Eater. There's Ghost Stories. But he did introduce me to one that I would love to watch now, called Samurai Gun.
So is the gun following the way of Bushido? Or are they saying that there is a samurai who's dating a gun? Or is it supposed to be Samurai Kun and then they just misspelled it? I mean, either of these, any of these are possible.
Or, you know, they misspelled Shogun.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
Nice. Full power energy blast from Goldo. Nicely done. And a fairly even fight at the start here. Someone in the chat's asking, do I support the Ginyu community? I support the League community. I am non-biased towards any team, actually. It's taken me a long time to get there. But I don't have.
I'm very bummed.
I don't have a favorite team. My dream league would be every team within a few wins and losses of each other. That's what I want. I want a close league. I want a league where every team is powerful and deadly.
Yes. Yay.
Tao trying to charge up to max power, failing miserably like a dog.
If you want me to specifically like teams more, become the underdog and win.
Yeah, well, everyone likes a good underdog story. Go! Wow! Wow! What a nice teleport battle there, and he gets max power from a fighting pose. Goldo behind health-wise. No. Tao's just like, no, I'm on to your tricks.
That was a... Gosh, these both these people are freaking just at the top of their game, constantly dodging each other. This is no slap fight like a lot of the other matches I've seen, where it's just like back and forth. They tap each other twice.
Wow, nice
These people are trying their hardest.
Goldo using that exquisite skill to great effect to get some damage in, but he's unfortunately just falling really far behind on Tao here. He needs to start pulling out some B2s, but he can't because his charge rate's so low at the moment. He really should tag, honestly. I know he's got a lot of health here, but honestly, a tag would get rid of his charge penalty and get his energy back.
Absolutely.
Special fighting pose 3! He goes back to max power! Well, I mean, you could do that, I suppose.
His ultimate's not a bad, like, hit ring either.
No, it's not. He just doesn't use it very often. Nicely done, Goldo.
Okay.
If you were going to do an ultimate, this... Okay, fine. Well, I mean...
What's happened? Like, he should not be doing that low of damage.
Oh, wow,
You know
paralysis.
that he's been hitting people away and doing, like, 600 damage?
Yeah, well, he's Goldo.
Does Tao have, like, a secret defense boost?
Well, no. Goldo is defense plus 3, attack minus 1, which means his melee does less damage.
Still, that's 600.
Goldo's looking to tag. Tao's looking to not let him. And he tags. Nicely done. That was actually not bad at all for Goldo.
No.
Jace, though. Purple Comet attack.
Oh.
Connects. And that's going to be painful.
What a reversal.
Yeah. And it's going to be about 12,000, no, 15,000 points of damage right there. Nicely done. And he's charging right back up to the top. Not quite. Yeah, no, there he goes. No, not quite. Full power energy wave, and that's it. Finishes Tao off from downtown, too.
Yeah. I think Tao is just tired after fighting Goldo.
Yeah, I can imagine. Goldo softened him up pretty hard. And Nam coming in strong on Jace here. He could use an ultimate. Yep, give me your water. Not an ultimate, but still, we're going to be very powerful with max power. Bam! 8,400 points of damage. Jace down to 2 bars of health now. And still not sure what hit him. And there goes part of Frieza ship. Full power energy wave connects.
When he gets behind them, he just gently caresses the back of their neck.
Cross arm attack. Purple Comet attack. No, Jace! No, Jace! Oh, buddy.
I love how that knocked him like almost backwards with that cross arm attack.
Oh, buddy, Jace. That was the worst timing.
He almost got there.
He almost did. But you could have just dived to the side and then launched it. Oh, he's trying to go for it again. But he is down. Wow, Nam taking very little damage and taking Jace out. In comes Ginyu. Captain Ginyu. Attack plus 1, Dende's healing. Power of Rage, quick fast attack. And serious. He is all defense, melee, and a little bit of healing. Full power energy wave, which makes sense that he would fire off B2s with that build. Nam, on the other hand, Nam is charge base, key +1, fighting spirit, launch support. All 3 of those are to increase your charge power.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's getting use out of it. There's been a lot of B2s being thrown out.
A nice grab.
Very surprising for Nam, actually.
It is. Nam is
Maybe they're just
generally
trying to figure out like how this would work. Like if he just went charge raid, what would happen?
Wow, another grab.
Those are some fast grabs.
They are.
Not too shabby for damage either. That's 1600.
And I gotta say, I mean, Ginyu up until just now, Ginyu had been doing a lot of damage with very little answer from Nam.
Yeah, Nam has been swapping back and forth between characters a lot. He sort of looking to tag.
Self-harm from Ginyu is gonna increase. Well, he just pushed him. Piff, did you see that? He just pushed him.
Pushed him.
He's like, you're unconscious, you just don't know it yet. Fall down. Self-harm's gonna help everything until Ginyu fires off a B2, which he's not doing, by the way.
He is not doing it all.
Nope. Another self-harm.
Self-harm.
Increasing that. Oh, nice B2
He's
from
got some
Goku.
defense, though. This might do a little bit less damage.
6,900, 7,000 points of damage, a little energy boost in there. Ginyu, not sure what he's doing except dodging right now. Nice dodge.
Good dodge.
Good
10 out
dodge,
of 10
Ginyu. Yeah, I'd say a 9 out of 10, but yeah.
Did Goku just helicopter his tail to fly?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, he did. Ginyu, with max power, 2 self-harms, which means that if he went into like an unlimited melee combo, he would do so much damage right now. He's not doing it. Just saying, if wishes.
Those energy balls that he's throwing out is actually pretty hefty too.
A third self-harm! A third self-harm.
That's a third stack of self-harm.
I
If he does not pull off a B2, this is going to be devastating.
Well, there's
That's
a B2.
B2.
Okay,
Buy
well.
all of those buffs.
Oh, he's at max power. Could we see an ultimate? This would be the time to do it.
Now.
This would definitely be the time to fire off an ultimate, Ginyu. Ginyu?
He's getting hit, Squeeze. He's going to have a hard time doing it if he keeps getting hit like this.
Ginyu. Nope. Galactic Dynamite instead. And now it might be a good time to tag Ginyu. Or, you know, just die. That works too.
Freaking Goku. Look at that helicopter.
I know. It's cute. Is it good,
I didn't know that he did that.
Is it all over for him? By the way, still an even fight here, all things considered.
I don't know.
No, it's an even fight, all things considered.
I don't know.
Oh, full powered blast, that should take down No, I thought that would take down Goku, being max power and all, but
Tag's
still.
too low, Squeeze.
His tag?
Yeah, his tag's too low.
Don't know what that means, Piv. And that... Oh, there it goes. There's a tag, and he...
See there?
Oh,
I
nice
told you his
combo!
tag was too low.
Nice counter by Goku! Raccoon probably going to try and take Goku out and then use his ultimate on... Well, there we go! And watch, here comes an ultimate. I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking.
Raccoon Eraser Gun!
I'm looking at it. You gonna clash?
No. Okay, how? How does that work? How did one miss and the other hit? Okay, well, Vegito has better aim than Raccoon. I mean, that's not surprising, honestly. Oh, he doesn't care. He goes right through it. Raccoon, probably not the best, but it was super cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, things aren't looking so hot for Ginyu Force now. Oh man, things were looking great for them about 20 seconds ago.
Go ahead and tag.
Raccoon Renegade Bomber. Yeah, tagging.
Get out of there.
Tagging's good.
Just
Tagging's
go.
good. Tagging's good.
Raccoon.
Raccoon.
Just get out.
No.
Raccoon.
And Raccoon did no damage. No damage. Like, Vegito doesn't even have healing. Goldo's only chance here is to fire off some ultimates, I think. Or survive until next week when he can tag out. No, Goldo, buddy, you're doing great. I'm proud of you, but you're gonna lose.
That is not a definite.
Yeah, it's pretty much a definite. Scatterfinger beam dodged.
Goldo's amazing.
Rock throw connected for 6,500 points of damage. I mean, I'm so proud of him this week, but you know.
You don't think he's gonna do it? You don't
No.
think he's got the gumption?
No.
You don't think he wants it enough, Squeak?
No, I don't.
I think he wants it real bad, Squeak.
I think Vegito wants it real bad too.
I don't think he cares.
I think he does on the inside. Ultimate Goldo. Ultimate Goldo. No? Okay, that's cool. You know, or whatever. So, a fantastic match, but unfortunately, our Ginyu Force fall to 1 and 9. And, the Dragon Ball Warriors go up to 5 and 5, a respectable win-loss record. I'm sorry, Ginyu Force. That's rough. I know. I feel ya. It's going to make it even harder for them to get into the playoffs. But hey, that is how the league goes, folks. There are winners and there are losers. And there are ends of weeks. So that is going to do it for week 10 of Dragon Ball Z League Season 9. There are only 15 weeks in the regular season, which means we are now 2/3 of the way through the regular season before we get into the playoffs. So this season is blowing by, folks. Blowing by really fast. And if you want to take part in it, if you want to help a team make it to the playoffs, all you have to do is go to the description below, go to our forums or our Discord, sign up for a team and help build them to victory. This may be computer versus computer matches, but you, yes, you, the community, get to choose what AIs they have, what builds they have, what the techniques they have, who's benched, who's not, what order do they come out in, and all of this makes a huge difference in wins and losses. It has been shown time and time again, and you could be a huge part of that. So, anyway, until next week, I am saying goodbye. Piff, what do you want to do?
I kind of want to go, get some chips.
Nope.